up, everybody? It's Cooper here with a really awesome pickup video to show you guys. There's stuff from Target, GameStop, a few Craigslist deals that I did, and also another game where I actually have no idea where I got it. I cannot remember. But first up, from GameStop, there's the only thing I picked up from GameStop. It's a wireless sensor bar for the Wii, and it's licensed by Nintendo. It's got the Nintendo seal, but it's actually made by a third-party company. But Zelda chewed through the wire on my sensor bar, so I had to buy a new one. This is the only one that GameStop had, and it was $20 brand new, and it drains batteries pretty quick. But I mean, I guess it's besides that, it's really nice. It's got nice range, and it's nice and heavy duty. It's got a bunch of settings on it. So I guess it's pretty nice, but I would have rather just had a regular wired one, but unfortunately they didn't have any. Next up, I actually went to Winn-Dixie, which is a grocery store, and I picked up a box of Super Mario fruit snacks, and I actually bought two of these, one to eat and one to keep sealed, just part of the collection. And I know some people are probably thinking, okay, that's retarded, why would you collect a box of fruit snacks? And I think that it's just, I mean, this is the second box of fruit snacks I have in the collection. The other one is a smaller box about this big. But I just think it's one of those things that not many people are actually keeping in their collection, so in the future it'll be kind of like a unique Mario item to have. Let's see. Next I went to Target, and I needed to get a blanket, so I got a Super Mario blanket. And I don't know how well you can make all that out, but this is the tag for it. The blanket's actually on the bed already. But it's a twin, it's microfiber, it fits the bed perfect, and it's really soft, really comfortable. It's got Mario in the middle of the blanket there, in color. The blanket's blue, and then it's got a Lakitu, Bullet Bill, Goomba, and Bob-omb in the corners of the blanket, all in color, which is very cool. I'm really liking the blanket a lot, and that was, I believe, like $25, which is kind of a lot for a blanket, but I kind of see it as it's something I will use every day, plus it's a piece of the collection at the same time. So, you know, I did need a blanket, so I guess it's kind of worth it. And then the fruit snacks were like $2 or something. Next up is the game that I really cannot remember where this came from. Okay, I just remembered. This came from Salvation Army. And this Salvation Army that I got this from, it's the first time that I'd ever been to that Salvation Army. It's in one town over. It probably takes half an hour to ride my bike there. It's not bad. But yeah, this is a GameCube game, and it was $2.99, and that is Odama. And it didn't come with the oversized box or the microphone or anything, and I would like to get that eventually, but like I said, it was $2.99. It's a game I didn't have, and I really didn't want to leave there empty-handed because it did take a while to ride my bike there. Not too bad, but yeah, so I got that. Let's see. Also from Target, I forgot to mention these. I showed you guys in one of the last pickup videos that Luigi toy that I got from Target, and it's in that red box. And I actually went back and picked up 4 more, so I'm only missing one. So I'm only missing one more till I have the complete set. So I went back and I picked up Green Yoshi, Blue Yoshi, Pink Yoshi, and Toad. And the last one that I need is obviously Mario. They didn't have any more last time I went. I need to wait for them to restock, and then I just need to pick up Mario, and I'll finally have a full set of Mario toys. Because up until now, I've only had like maybe a couple from each set, and I've never actually completed one, so I'm really excited to get that done. And those were $8.99 each. Next up, we're getting into the Craigslist deals now. I had someone come by today that was buying 2 Nintendo 64 controllers from me, and they offered $20 for the 2, and I thought that was fair, $10 each. and I asked them to bring along any video games they had if they maybe wanted to do a trade, and they said, okay, I've got some NES games, I'll bring them along. So he got here and he had a bag full of games, and there's probably like 15 or 20 games in there. They were all pretty common. Actually, every game was pretty common, but there were 3 I was interested in, one of which was a gold copy of Zelda, and unfortunately he didn't want to get rid of that one, but I did get 2 other games from him. I got a copy of Metroid and Super Mario Bros. 3. And I just got these to sell. These are pretty, I mean, they're not expensive, but they're not like super cheap, and they're very easy to sell. And then I also got 10 dust sleeves from him, and there was 1 on each of those games, and then there was a bunch on the rest of the games, and he said I could just have them all because he didn't need them. So that's very awesome. So I got the 2 games, the 10 dust sleeves, and $10 in cash in trade for those 2 N64 controllers, which I think is more than fair. They were both just standard gray controllers, so I think that was a great deal for me. Next up, I did a Craigslist deal with a local collector, and he's actually he's more of a system collector than anything, but he's a serious system collector, and there's a bunch of people around here that are collecting games and everything, but I wouldn't call them serious collectors because they maybe have, you know, like 50-ish games. And they are a collector, but they're either not completely serious about it or they don't have the means to be. And he definitely is. He's got, we're in the United States, and he's got boxed Famicoms and boxed Super Famicoms and boxed Mega Drives, along with all the American systems, all boxed. So you can tell he's pretty serious having all that stuff. But we actually did a pretty good deal here. I just bought these games from him. Just paid cash, and some of these are for the collection, some of them are to sell. So first up, we have Mario Kart 64, and I actually traded my personal copy away, so this is going to be replacing that, and this will be going back into the collection. And we have 2 NES games, Mega Man 2 and Super Mario Bros. 2. Those are both just to sell. Then we have 1 Wii game, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. No manual. That one is also to sell. 1 GameCube game, which I'm keeping, and that's Mega Man Anniversary Collection. Very happy to get this. It's one of the more kind of expensive-ish, just made that word up, expensive-ish GameCube games that I still needed. 2 PS2 games, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, both complete, but Kingdom Hearts 1 is greatest hits. And then 3 Xbox games. First we have The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, my favorite Xbox game, and it's complete minus the map. And I didn't have this, I had the Game of the Year edition, so now I've got both of them, but neither of them have the maps. So if you have a Morrowind map, please let me know. And then Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. This one's complete, and I actually didn't have this one, so that's very cool. I didn't have it for Xbox, I mean. And then Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. I did already have this one, and this one's missing the manual, but it's a pretty expensive Xbox game, and it's going to be very easy to sell. And then the last 2 games I got from him in the deal are 2 PS1 games. They're both complete Black Label, mint condition, and they're actually pretty rare. And they are Tomba and Tomba 2, The Evil Swine Return. And like I said, these games they usually sell between 50 and like 75 bucks, depending on condition and all that, and if they're complete or not. I paid $130 for everything, which I think is more than fair. And when I was working it out with the pricing, I paid 30 bucks each for these, which is a great deal. And those are going straight into the collection. Alright, next up, I met up with Master of Tuba 3 here on YouTube. If you guys don't know him, definitely check him out. There will be a link in the description to his channel. He does video game pickups and music stuff, which is very cool, so definitely check him out. I actually wasn't aware that he lived only a couple towns over from me, and I responded to a Craigslist ad which just happened to be his. So that was very cool, and we met up, and he came over, and we hung out for like 10 minutes or whatever, but showed him the collection, talked a little bit, and actually bought some games from him. So first up is a cartridge-only copy of Battletoads for the NES, and I actually already have this game complete, but I got that for a friend because I have a friend that's looking for it, so I got that to trade to him. Then also from him, I got a stack of PS2 games here. They're all complete black label, great condition, and they're all going straight into the collection. First we have Galerian's Ash, and I would also like to pick up Galerian's for the PS1. If anyone has a complete black label copy, let me know. Dynasty Tactics, Wrath Unleashed. I had this on the Xbox, but not on the PS2. The X-Files, Resist or Serve, Kengo, Master of Bushido, Heroes of Might and Magic, Quest for the Dragon Bone Staff, and Viet Cong, Purple Haze. So, pretty cool. All like pretty uncommon titles, I would say. I haven't seen any of those in the wild. At least since I've been collecting PS2 games. And then the last game that I got from him is very cool, and here's Zelda here. I don't remember exactly how much I paid for everything, but I do remember that this game was $20, which I think is more than fair. He priced it at that because he couldn't find any boxed or complete copies on eBay, which, I mean, is understandable because it is a pretty uncommon game. But that is Tom and Jerry, Fists of Furry. There's a cartridge, there's the box and the manual and everything's in there. And it's actually in pretty good shape. It's a little indent here, it's a little crushed on the corner here. But it's really not that bad, and this is one of the more uncommon games that I still needed to get boxed. So I'm really happy to find it, and especially from another YouTuber, which is very cool. So, lastly, I met up with another collector. So this is like the third collector that I've met in this pickup video, if that even makes any sense. But I did a trade with him, so there's no cash involved, but in the trade I got Mario Party 5 and Chi-Chi Robo inserts for the GameCube. For these I traded him a Tales of Symphonia insert, which I didn't need because I already have the game complete. But he needed it, and I just basically gave it to him, but he gave me these in exchange. Next up, I got a copy of Mario Party, and for this, I traded him Super Mario 64, and obviously that's in my favor, but the other trade we did really evened it out. I also gave him Ocarina of Time and Super Smash Bros. In exchange for this one game, and I'm so happy to have this one. It almost completes a set that I'm going for. I still need a few more games, but it is Pokemon Emerald version for the Game Boy Advance. And I mean, this is in mint condition. Like, this is one of the best boxes I have in my collection. And like I said, it's complete mint condition. Works and saves perfectly. And this one he was asking $28 for, but it's worth around $50 to $55 on eBay, especially in this condition. And I traded him about $35 or $40 worth of games for it, which I think is totally fair, and I'm really happy to have this. The only other boxed Pokemon games I need for the Game Boy are Ruby, Sapphire, Crystal, Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire, and I'm not sure if they made a Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team for the Advance. I know they made one for the DS, but if they made one for the Game Boy Advance, I also need that. I have the Red Rescue Team one, but not the blue one. So, if you have any of those boxed, please let me know. And, yeah, that's it for this pickup video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Actually, before I go, I also bought a set of rechargeable battery packs for the Wii. They're hooked up and everything, so I didn't bother showing them, but I got those used at GameStop for $10, and I really needed them because you know, the Wii remotes really kill batteries, especially when you're just using it for Netflix. You know, you turn the Wii remote on to click one thing, put it down, and it stays on for a couple minutes before it shuts off, and that really kills batteries, so I'm really happy to have those. Yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I've got a bunch of trades in the works, which are probably already done the trades by the time you guys see this video, but hopefully I'll get some of those in the next pickup video. And yeah, sorry there was no like store footage or anything, but I didn't really go many places. So yeah, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.